Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here tonight at our Demolition pay-per-view, the first pay-per-view of Season 2. You are looking at a custom-built arena specifically for this pay-per-view. We got a lot of fans in attendance, a massive attendance. All these fans are pumped, hyped, and ready to see the matches that we have got lined up tonight. And trust me, we got some blockbusters lined up for you. We're going to look at the card soon. But first of all, we're just going to take a look at the crowd in attendance. So many people here, the high-octane action that is going to go down. I want to spend some time again to just say thank you to everyone that watches the XWF, that supports the XWF, that supports the product, supports me. You're all great guys, and I appreciate it. But this goes out to you. Demolition, the first pay-per-view of Season 2. Let's take a look at the motherfucking card. Alright. Demolition, ladies and gentlemen, the card tonight. The first match, the Tag Division Championships go on the line. The Birds of Prey defend their titles against the Bronx Bunny. The Bronx Bunny, they've lied, they've cheated, they've stealed to get this shot. Can the Birds of Prey retain the titles? I hope so. We're going to find out tonight. Then, the Internet Championship goes on the line. Tobius Upson defends his pride against a man that he once called his friend, a man that he gave a title shot to out of everyone in the locker room. Inferno threw it back in his face. These guys have been feuding ever since. Who's going to come out on top tonight? We're going to find out. Then, hardcore rules. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is going to get messy. I suggest if you have a faint heart, you don't watch this match, because Knightmare is going to want to get revenge on Abomb. Abomb cost Knightmare the biggest match, arguably, of his career at Absolution against Damage. The XWF, the XWA on the line, and Abomb screwed Knightmare and cost him the match. Hardcore rules, it's going to get messy. Then, Dr. Karn, the first ever XWF Hall of Famer, takes on Mike the Viper Jacobs. Mike Jacobs says Dr. Karn doesn't deserve that title. He doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. He's not as good as Mike the Viper Jacobs. That's Jacobs' words, not mine. And Mike Jacobs said, I will prove it at Demolition by defeating Dr. Karn one-on-one. Bold quote, bold quote. Can he back it up? We're going to find out. Then, the Demolition Series 2 final. Brothers collide. The winner becomes the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Damage takes on his younger brother, Junction. These two are going to collide. When the smoke clears, who's going to be left standing? I don't know, but I know it's going to be a great match. Then our main event for tonight, Luke Loins defends the World Heavyweight Championship against the man that he beat for that same bout at Absolution, the lethal litigator, Lord Lore. Lord Lore says Luke Loins is a fluke. He says he's lucky. He says he cannot do it twice in a row. Luke Loins says he is not a fluke, and he will prove that tonight, whatever happens, the sparks are going to fly. It's going to be high-octane action, and these two men are going to go at each other like no other. I can't wait for it. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. You just seen the card. It is absolutely set to be an awesome, awesome night. I'm hearing we're going backstage. Wait a minute, what's going on? Luke Loins backstage. Junction approaches him and he says, Luke Loins, what's this about? And Luke Loins says, Junction, how's it going? And Junction says, I'm not bad, man. I just wanted to say, good luck for you tonight. I know that we both have important matches. You're defending your World Heavyweight Championship against a legend, Lord Lore, and I'm taking on my brother in the final of the Demolition Series. If I beat him, I become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, good luck. Who knows? Maybe next pay-per-view it'll be Junction versus Luke Loins for the World Heavyweight title. And Luke Loins says, I appreciate that, Junction. Good luck to you. I hope you're ready for Damage. Luke Loins has had many matches against Damage. He knows how good he is. And Junction says, don't worry, I know my brother. I know he's relentless. I know that he's brazen. I know that he will stop at nothing to win the Demolition Series. But I've waited for an opportunity this big for my whole career, and I'm going to go out there and give it my all. And Luke Loins says, I believe that, Junction. Good luck to you. Nice bit of respect there from two of the top card guys here, Junction and Luke Loins. Luke Loins in the main event, Junction in the match just below that, and now Bronx Bunny backstage, and Skinner says, Birds of Prey, we are loading our rifles, and we are going to shoot you out of the sky. We are sick of these clean tag teams in the XWF pandering to the fans. You're wearing Halloween masks all year round. What are you, 8? You want to wear masks? Well, how's this for a treat? My knee, your face. Bruiser's fists, your skulls. Birds of prey, you better be afraid, because we are taking you down tonight, and we are taking them belts. And we're going to leave you laying in a pool of your own dribble and your own blood. Now is the time of the Bronx Bunny. Bronx Bunny there sounding very, very happy, very enthusiastic about this match. Big-headed, you might say. But can they beat the Tag Division champions here in the XWF? The Birds of Prey are making their way down to the ring right now with their belts. I love the design. I really love the design of the XWF Tag Division titles. I think they suit the Birds of Prey. The Birds of Prey won them from the Hardcore Hate Crew at Absolution. The Hardcore Hate Crew had a record-breaking reign holding them titles. The Birds of Prey, they pushed them to their limit. And you know what? They broke it. They broke the Hardcore Hate Crew. They beat them. And they became the Tag Division champions. And it's their first pay-per-view title defense. Bronx Bunny have lied and cheated their way into this match. What an upset it would be if Bronx Bunny were to pull another upset tonight and leave with the Tag Division champions with a win over the Birds of Prey. You know, it's clear the fans in attendance want to see the Birds of Prey win. But you know what, the Bronx Bunny, they're sleazy, they're slidey, they're snidey. And they will worm their way into places they want to be, and they proved that leading into Demolition. You know, there's teams that have been winning matches clean, but Bronx Bunny have been taking them out. They've been cheating. They've been doing all sorts of dirty behavior, but what can you say? It might be unorthodox, but it has worked. They are in the match for the Tag Division Championships here tonight at Demolition. And I think it's going to be a great match. A great match to warm up the show, a great match to get the fans warmed up, a great match for you guys at home watching. You know, I like starting with the Tag Division titles. I think it's a great way to start the show, and I know the owner agrees. But quite often at our pay-per-views, we do start with the Tag Division titles on the line, and that is obviously what we're doing here tonight. So the referee checking them down, and we are going to get ready for this match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this on the roll. Let's get the ball rolling. Falcon and Skinner starting as legal men. Skinner with a kick to the stomach now. Skinner punches and kicks. Strikes is what Skinner's about. Elbow shot to the back of Falcon's head. So now Skinner with the Irish whip. Bouncing Falcon off the ropes. Look at that shoulder block. Just knocking him like a freaking cannonball in your chest. You know, this is what Skinner does. He wears you down with strikes, throwing him into the Bronx Bunny corner. He grabs Falcon, tags Bruiser. Bruiser puts his foot on the top rope, head first onto Bruiser's foot. Unorthodox moves here from the Bronx Bunny, but this is how they do their matches. This is how they're so effective. A knee shot to the ribs there from Falcon. He's fighting back, goes for a kick. Bruiser blocks him, clotheslines him down, cutting down Falcon's comeback, cutting down his offense. Elbow shot to the back of the head from Bruiser. Side headlock and another elbow shot to the back of the head, just wearing down, just bludgeoning, just hemorrhaging the skull. A headbutt there from Bruiser, picking Falcon up to his feet. Bruiser with the Irish whip, bounces Falcon off the ropes. Look at this. Falcon spins around. Arm drag. Beautifully executed reversal there from Falcon. This is what he's got. He's got the speed. Look at this. Spin around him. DDT. Planting him into the head. Planting him into the mat via his head. That's one. That's two. No, not even two. A kick out just before the two by Bruiser. Falcon now coming back with the attack. He throws Bruiser into the corner. It's a gory as Bruiser worked out of the corner. Caught him right in the head. Bruiser stood back up from the force. A nice crescent moon kick drawn in by the arm there from Falcon. Irish whip again off the ropes. Falcon leapfrogged him over. Bruiser off the rope. Falcon spinning heel kick in the jawbone. Beautifully executed from Falcon. The speed and, you know, guile and agility of this guy is what sets him apart from the crowd. Twisting the arm here. You know, Falcon might not be the biggest guy, but he knows exactly how to use his style to win this match. And Bruiser with a bit of technicality there. Turns him around. Look at that stoop slam, just slamming him down. This is Bruiser at his best. Just using brute force. Just brute force to just pummel you and smash you into the ground. Shoulder blocking into the corner there. Tags in Skinner. You know, Bronx Bunny really using double team action here to wear down Falcon. Scissor sweep from Bruiser. Skinner, elbow shot to the back. Shoulder blades there. Skinner rolls him over for the lateral cover. That's one. That's two. And a kick out on two there by Falcon. Not enough to keep down. Shoulder block, knocking Falcon off his feet. Falcon, you know, he was trying to get some offense in earlier on, but the Bronx Bunny, they're really separating him from his tag team partner, really wearing him down, and it's going to take an effect as the match goes on. Look at Skinner, dragging the legs and just slamming him down. Such an undisciplined move, and Skinner, look at that strength, picking Falcon up. Look at that strength, picking him up, holding him up. Skinner drops him down, smashing him onto the mat. Skinner for the cover, military style will drop there. 1, 2, and a kick on 2 there by Falcon. Good resilience from the Tag Division champion, but he's going to need to start making a comeback here. The Birds of Prey are really wearing him down, Shots here from Skinner, kicks him onto the rope. Look at this from Skinner, around the waist, picks him up, drives him face first onto the top rope. Bronx Bunny, looking very strong in this match early on. Goes for a kick. Falcon blocks it, a spin around kick to the back of the head. This is the momentum shift that Falcon needs to stay in this game. He desperately needs a tag of his partner Hork, and a Hurricane Roar are drawn back in there from Falcon. Torning Skinner up. Wait, Skinner for the Irish whip. Falcon backflip over his head from the top rope. Falcon off the rope. Skinner goes for a clothesline. Falcon under the rope. Falcon elbow shot to the jaw, knocking Skinner clean off his feet. He picks Skinner up. Look at this Irish whip, throwing him into the Birds of Prey corner, exactly what he needed, and he tags in. Hork, what is this? Onto the top rope. Falcon, Hurricane off the top rope. Hork catches him and power bombs, an impressive double team move. 1, 2, it could be over. 3, no, Skinner kicks out on 2.5. What a beautiful double team action here. Fresh Hork in the ring now. The size difference is matched now, and Hork will brawl you just as much as you want. Look at that back suplex, slamming Skinner down with an impressive amount of force. The Birds of Prey, their style is just brilliant. You've got Falcon, he's fast, he's agile. Then you've got Hork, he's chugger, he's strong. He can mess with the hardest of them. Skinner just got back in the ring here, straight into another backdrop here from Hork, just slamming him down. Hork, he's got a textbook wrestling skills down, and he's just so offensive with his moves. They just deal so much damage. They look so impressive and so strong. The power of Hork, the physique of Hork, dragging and Skinner in with a neck breaker, drawn in style. Beautiful, and Hork has really turned this match around for the Birds of Prey. Skinner blocks a punch, throws a punch back, and now the Irish whip from Skinner, going for double team action, a shoulder block there on Hork, and another one. Skinner goes for the tag, no, Hork pushes his arm away so he can't get the tag. Knife edge chop, and another one from Hork, and now Hork onto the top for the 10 punch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 punches. No, Skinner blocks him, pushes him away. Exactly what he needed, and he gives Bruiser that tag. And now Bruiser locking horns with Hork, who's the stronger man, and Bruiser overpowering him like a freaking bear, just too strong for him. A kick to the stomach. Kick to the stomach from Bruiser, unorthodox move, elbow shot to the back of the head, so undisciplined. Bruiser could turn this match back in the Bronx Bunny's favor here, with a nice headbutt knocking Hork down, now into a waist lock, but Bruiser got him on a headbutt to the back. Hork just falls down. Bruiser looking at him, and now locks him into the side headlock. Hork goes for a headlock, but Bruiser kicks him out, face planting him into the ground. Bruiser Irish whip into the corner, runs in a clothesline, enough to shatter your skeletal structure, enough to shatter every bone in your freaking body. Irish whip into the other corner, Bruiser with another heavy clothesline, enough to win the grown man, enough to win the man for the rest of the match. Irish whip again, Bruiser just using his combination. Goes for another, Hork catches him up and slams him down. Hork pumped up to the fans. The fans are cheering. Hork, knife edge chop, drop kick to the chest of Bruiser. Hork off the rope, jumps up, clothesline from the sky high, planting Bruiser into the mat. What has Hork got in mind? Irish whip into the corner. This is it. The Eagle clothesline. He runs in, he hits it. Bruiser crumbles to the mat. A broken man. Hork torn him up for a twist and descent. Clothesline Skinner off the apron so he can't get in the way. Turns around, Bruiser grabs Hork. Spiral uppercut. He knocks him down for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Hork kicks out. Close call there. Bruiser picking Hork up to his feet. Look at this Irish whip, throwing Hork into the corner. Wait, blind tack there from Falcon. Springboards in. Talon Claw from the springboard. Talon Claw. Skinner's getting back in the ring. Sword action, knee to the face from Hork, preventing him from breaking the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Birds of Prey retain completely out of nowhere. This is what the Birds of Prey do. The Bronx Bunny, they didn't see it coming. Blind tag. Springboard into a Talon Claw, catching Bruiser off guard, and the Birds of Prey retain the tag division titles here at Demolition. Great match to open the show. No, you can't take anything away from Bronx Bunny. They gave it the best shot. They had a lot of offense, but the Birds of Prey, they used cunning. They used cunning to win the match. They used their tag chemistry. So a great win there for the Birds of Prey. A solid title defense, a solid first pay-per-view title defense for this title reign. And we're going backstage now with Big D. Watch this. Big D says, did you see what I did earlier on the pre-show? If you haven't seen the pre-show, go and see it. Big D says, I did what I said I would do. I took Matt King to a new world of pain, and I retained the No Holds Barred title. But next week, I'm making an announcement regarding this belt. So tune in to the next show and find out what I have planned. Big D's going to be making an announcement. Interesting. What's his Penance approaching Tobias Upson backstage? And he says, hey, Upson. And Upson says, you right, Penance? And Penance says, yeah, I just wanted to say good luck for tonight. Inferno was bang out of order, man, for what he did to you. You gave him a shot, and he threw it back in your face, man. So, you know, I hope you beat him tonight and teach him a lesson. That's all I wanted to say. Penance just giving Tobias Upson some words here, and Tobias Upson says, cheers, Penance, man, I appreciate that. Little showcase of mutual respect from some of the guys on the roster there, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to our next match. Here's a little promo package for you to watch.
Broken home, all alone. Broken home, all alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen the video package, and we are getting this show on the road with the challenger, Inferno, making his way down to the ring. Look at that Inferno blast as he squeezes his hand. The pyrokinetic blast off the fans booing Inferno. Look at him flicking his arms at him. Inferno doesn't care. He is planning on leaving Demolition tonight as the new internet champion. You know, I caught up with him backstage before the show. You know, I bumped into him, and not saying that I want him to win the match. I just asked him how he was feeling about tonight's match, just casually. He said to me, he knows he is going to win tonight. He knows Tobias Upson is not a challenge for him, and he knows he is leaving tonight as the new internet champion. You know, he seemed very confident about his abilities in this match. What you gotta remember is Tobias Upson, he might be the underdog. He might always be the small guy. He might always be the guy that looks like he can't come in and win. But you are wrong. Tobias Upson, he's a little soldier. He's a little fighter. He proved that at Absolution when he won the Internet Championship off of Mike the Viper Jacobs, a man that had beat him 3 times in a row at 3 consecutive pay-per-views. Tobias Upson came back. He was charged. He was restored. He was ready for it. And you know, it got match of the year. Tobias Upson was in the match of the year. He's just a rookie still. This guy put on what the fans said was the match of the year. And, you know, that's just a testament to Tobias Upson. You know, I think he's got a great future ahead of him. He's doing a great service to the Internet Championship so far. He's having a great run with it. But will he drop it tonight to Inferno? I don't think Upson's going to drop that belt unless Inferno really does take the fight to him like no other. You know, Upson is he's not a man that will give up unless there's nothing left in the tank. And it's going to take a lot to take it out of the tank of Black Upson. But, you know, Inferno, you gotta say, this guy's a fighter as well. You know, he's got his head screwed on for this match. Look at these two just looking at each other. Kick to the stomach there from Inferno. A dirty start. Knee to the forehead of Upson, enough to stun a man. Locking horns now. Who's the stronger man between these two men? Inferno wins with the arm twist. Upson, using technicality, draws him into a side headlock. Elbow shot to the forehead of Inferno. Upson runs over, just 2 punches onto the ropes here. Irish whip, bouncing Inferno off the rope. Leapfrogs him off. Inferno off the opposite rope. Leapfrog again from Tobias. Upson, European uppercut. Knocking Inferno clean off his feet. A beautifully executed move there. Irish whip into the corner. Upson runs in. A drop kick to the forehead. Inferno crumbles down like a sack of spuds for the cover. That's 1. That's 2, and a kick out on 2 by Inferno. Not enough to keep him down. Not enough to keep him down. Side headlock from Tobias Upson. Elbow shot to the back of the head. Side headlock again. Another elbow shot. Trying to wear him down. As the match goes on, Inferno will feel the bruising and feel the bludgeoning of that attack. Leapfrogged over Upson there. Float over there from Inferno into a neck breaker. A great way to reverse your opponent's attack. And this is Inferno's window of opportunity to turn the match into his favor. Draws him in close. A side belly-to-belly variant there from Inferno. Upson trying to get up to his feet, but Inferno staying on the attack with the Irish whip. Draws him in. An elbow shot to the forehead. Enough to knock your head off your shoulders. Irish whip again. Draws him in a second one. Inferno, knowing that this move is going to bludgeon Upson as the match goes on. A third one from Inferno. Leg hook for the cover. That's 1. That's 2. A kick out on 2 by Tobias Upson. Not enough to keep the man down. Not enough to win the Internet Championship from this man. Inferno runs into the corner and hits him with a crippling clothesline. You know, you can see Upson really feeling the pain from that. Upson double feets his way out of clothesline there. You know, Upson, the adrenaline running through his blood, taking some shots, but he just managed to get back in his favor. Upson with a forearm smash. You can tell this guy, you can tell Upson is feeling the fury, feeling the anger. The man that was once his friend has turned on him, and now there's a lot of anger in this match. Backdrop reversal there from Inferno, turning the tides back in his favor. Side headlock from Inferno. Look at this, grabbing him around the waist. A picture-perfect gut-wrench suplex there from Inferno. You know, a great way to wear Upson down, and now another backdrop. You know, this is crushing the ribs, attacking the back and the spine. That's 1. That's 2, and a kick out on 2 by Tobias Upson. The kid's got heart, the kid's got soul. But Inferno in control now. Look at the strength of Inferno. Vertical suplex just falling down, stalling power from Inferno. Upson feeling the pressure, feeling the attack. Inferno staying on the attack with the Irish whip into the corner. A punch to the forehead from Inferno, and another one. Inferno moves in, goes to grab him. Upson double feets him away. Upson trying to fight back. He pushes him out the corner. Upson onto the second rope. European uppercut from the second rope. Enough to blimmin' dislocate a man's jaw. And now Upson sleeper slam. Dragging Inferno to the mat. This is Tobias Upson's chance. He's on fire. Short arm clothesline. Picks Inferno up to his feet. Tobias Upson, Irish whip off the rope. What's he got in mind? Leg scissors to the head. A leg lariat style maneuver. Inferno trying to get up to his feet. Basement drop kick to the side of the head from Tobias Upson. Leg hook for the cover. 1. 2, and a kick out on 2 by Inferno. It's not enough to keep this man down. Irish whip into the corner from Tobias Upson. A kick to the stomach, and another kick to the stomach. Upson drags Inferno out of the corner. Upson onto the top rope. What's he got in mind? Missile drop kick to the chest cavity. Knocking Inferno clean off his feet. Tobias Upson for the cover. 1, 2. No, 2.5, and Inferno kicks out. Still no desire. Goes for a kick. Inferno blocks it. Returning the attack so quick. Inferno with a jumping elbow drop to the chest cavity, and another jumping elbow drop. Winding Tobias Upson, knocking the air out of him. And now Inferno spin around neck breaker. You know, Inferno turning the tides back into his favor so quick. And look at this, textbook neck breaker, textbook there from Inferno. Fist drop to the forehead. Just lined it up and dropped it right onto the forehead. Tobias Upson, another clothesline, and another one. These two taking everything they got to each other. Goes for a crescent moon kick. Inferno under the leg, bounces off the rope. Shoulder block, and another one. Tobias Upson goes for a punch. Inferno under the arm. Spin out power bomb. He nails him onto the mat. He picks Tobias Upson up. Explosion. Upson turns it around. Arm breaker. These two men canceling each other's attacks, finding a way out of instant death. Acid trip from Upson for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Now Inferno kicks out of Upson's signature maneuver. in this Internet Championship match. It's never been more tense, ladies and gentlemen. It's never been more tense. Upson knows he's got to stay on the attack. He throws Inferno into the corner, just throwing these attacks. Kicks to the chest, kicks to the stomach, kicks all over the place. Inferno falls down. Upson's pumped. He picks him up to his feet, punching him into the corner, going for another attack. He moves him onto the top rope. Punch to the face there from Upson, and a punch to the chest. Inferno kicks him away. What's Inferno got in mind? Missile drop kick of his own there, knocking Upson clean off his feet. A tide-changing move from Inferno, torn into the fans as they're booing. He picks the lifeless Upson up to his feet. Look at this, kicks his legs out, a spike DDT. Oh no, man, this could be over. This could be over. That's one. That's two. That's three. Upson kicks out. The kid's got heart. The kid's got soul. He's trying to get up to his feet, but Inferno staying on the attack. Throws him into the corner, head under the arm, lifts him to the top rope. Inferno climbing onto the second rope, punch to the back of the head. A head under the arm, super back suplex up the second rope. Upson come cascading down from the top rope. 1, 2, 3. No! Upson kicks out on 2.9. The kid is not about to drop the Internet Championship for not as long as he has got air in his lungs, for as long as he can breathe. Inferno throws him over the top rope, grabs him. Upson fighting back, forearm smash. Upson springboard into the rope, spin around, corkscrew, cross body, planting him into the mat. And now Upson turning Inferno up for an Upson down. This could be over. He turns him around, but Inferno knees him in the stomach, blocks him, runs in, and clothesline, canceling the momentum. Inferno really taking control of this match in the last quarter. Clothesline, just cutting Upson down. Upson with a little light at the end of the tunnel. He saw an opportunity. He tried to reach the tunnel, but Inferno has lit it up. He has lit it up. A second clothesline. Absolutely brutal. Just ruining Tobias Upson here. Irish whip into the corner. Another third one. Upson moves out the way. He catches the head. Bionic bulldog springboard from the top rope. Tobias Upson's signature move. And now he's turning Inferno up to his feet. Inferno stunned. He's dazed, confused. Upson down, plowing him skull first into the mat. The fans on their feet. Legs hooked. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Tobias Upson retains the Internet Championship here tonight on Demolition. The second title in a row to be retained. And look at that replay. Upson out of nowhere with the bionic bulldog. Inferno didn't see it coming. He got up dazed. He got up confused. Stunned straight into an Upson down. Driving his skull into the mat. Upson got the leg hook. 1, 2, 3. Upson retains the Internet Championship here tonight. The fans are on his side. I'm on his side. I'm pleased he did it. You know, Inferno, he screwed Upson. He took the fight to Upson. He made Upson's life a misery, but Upson defended the title, and it puts his 10 defense status at 4 title defenses. If he gets 10, he can cash the Internet Championship in. He can give it up. He lets it go vacant, and he gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion, whoever that may be at the time. It's a big goal for Tobias Upson, and if he could do that, it would be a milestone in his career. Will he be the first man to cash in the Internet Championship? We're going to find out. Yesterday, Auditori backstage with Dr. Karn. He says, humanoids and biological creations, I'm here with Karn. Karn, you're heading into a match later tonight against Mike Jacobs. How are you feeling? Dr. Karn says, Mike Jacobs has bitten off more than he can chew. Let's put it that way. I'm not the young rookies that he normally likes to pick on. No. I am the doctor, and I am not going to take his crap. The bottom line is that Mike Jacobs is jealous of me. He is jealous that I'm a former world heavyweight champion. He's jealous that I'm an XWA Hall of Famer. He is jealous of all that I have achieved because he knows that he can never reach my level. And Dr. Karn says, but most of all, he is jealous because he knows that I am better than him in every single way. And Dr. Karn says, tonight, Mike Jacobs is going to realize that he is not as good as he likes to think he is. And Dr. Karn leaves. You know, you rarely see Dr. Karn so angry, so aggressive, so to the point. Ladies and gentlemen, he's pissed off. Check this out. Now he's got a lighter and oil, and he's just set the table on fire. Wait, Abomb, over the barrier. Abomb just jumps over the barrier. He's grabbed Knightmare. What the hell are you doing, Abomb? What are you doing?
Abomination for the flaming table. Flaming table. Flaming table. Flaming table. Knightmare in agony. Abomb pumped up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna get heated. Two men with a massive grudge against each other, with a massive vendetta against each other, in extreme rules, in hardcore rules, no restrictions. These two men can do whatever it takes to defeat their opponent, and I know for sure this is gonna get messy. So if you're faint-hearted, I suggest you walk away, you look away, and you come back later, because this match is not gonna be for the faint-hearted. Abomb making his way down to the ring. The fans booing him. You can boo him all you want, but Abomb is a physical specimen. Look at the size of him. Look at his powerhouse moves. You know, this guy can smash the best of them. He can lift the best of them. He can drop the best of them, throw the best of them, slam the best of them. This guy is one of the strongest men in the XWF, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly an impressive specimen this man is. And now Knightmare making his way down to the ring. He's got an XWF Demolition Series shirt on. I love it. I love it. You know, representing Knightmare. The fans actually giving him a bit of a cheer here. You know, Knightmare, what is he? I don't know what he is. The fans are sort of behind him, sort of against him, you know. He didn't shake Junction's hand when Junction knocked him out of the Demolition Series. I think a lot of fans didn't like that, but at the same time, it's the best of two evils. Knightmare, you know, I'd rather see Knightmare win than Abomb. That's the way it goes at the moment. Knightmare, look at this. He's pumped. He's ready. You can see in his face that he is ready for this match. He has been waiting since Absolution to, you know, really get his hands in a match against Abomb, especially a no-holds-barred match. They faced off in the Demolition Series, but this is a whole new kettle of fish. They're walking over to each other, going for the punches. Knightmare gets the first punch, kick to the rib, goes for a clothesline. Abomb blocks it. Clothesline from Abomb, knocking Knightmare off his face. Another one, the powerhouse specimen, slamming Knightmare's face onto his knee. Abomb just powerhouse in Knightmare. Irish whip into the corner, runs in, clothesline. Knightmare moves out the way, punches to the face. Knightmare striking Abomb. Look at this, throws the arm over. Knightmare kicks the leg, throws him over the capture base suplex. Abomb feeling the strength, you know, of Knightmare. Abomb's not a small guy. And now Abomb getting hooked up in the ropes by Knightmare. Knees to the face here from Knightmare. To the head, bludgeoning him. Abomb holding on. Look at Knightmare turning to the fans. Big boot in the face. Abomb falls to the outside. Absolutely vicious from Knightmare. Absolutely vicious. Side headlock from Knightmare. What's he got in mind? Elbow shot to the forehead there. Side headlock from Knightmare. Elbow shot to the back of the head. Knightmare taking the fight to Abomb like no other. Abomb twists the arm, bludgeons him with a clothesline to the elbow. Overhead punches and shots to their face here from Abomb. Irish whip throws Knightmare back into the ring. And look at this from Abomb. Elbow shot to the forehead. Vicious. What's Abomb doing? He's going onto the ring already. Already, ladies and gentlemen, my God. He's got a trash can. He's got a freaking trash can. He rolls it in the ring. Abomb, Knightmare spear! Spear straight up to his feet and spear and Abomb and Knightmare. It's got the trash can, he hits Abomb in the face with it. Abomb picked his own freaking poison and Knightmare shots to the stomach with the trash can, denting the motherfucker. My God. Picks Abomb up to his feet. What's Knightmare got in mind? Side headlock. Abomb twists the arm. Spinebuster Abomb already! Spinebuster through the trash can, his signature move. Mere minutes into the match. Mere minutes into the match, and Knightmare's decimated through that trash can. It freaking broke. Look at it. It flattened it. Abomb outside the ring. He's got a table. My God, ladies and gentlemen. We're barely into the match, and these two men are already taking it to the limits. He's got the table. What's he going to do? He sets it up in the corner. Knightmare is still down from that spine buster, not unsurprisingly. And now Abomb goes to grab Knightmare. Knightmare pushes him away, punches him into the corner. And now Knightmare just throwing punches like wildfire, loads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, just slamming into the face. And now Knightmare holding the ropes, using his knee, stomping a mud hole, choking a mud hole in Abomb. Knightmare's pissed off. The adrenaline is taking over. A left jab there, and another one from Knightmare. Right hook, and Abomb goes down. He takes down the beast. He takes down the beast incarnate. Knightmare picks him up. A shot to the face again, and another one. Knightmare lays in another punch, and Abomb goes down. Knightmare pumped up, charged, ready, spin around, clothesline, taking the big man down. Knightmare leg hook. That's 1. That's 2, and kick out on 2 by Abomb. Not enough to keep the beast down. Not enough to keep the man down. Knightmare kick to the stomach, kick to the abdomen. Undisciplined. Abomb rolled over and receives an elbow drop to the chest from Knightmare. He picks Abomb up to his feet. Side headlock. Look at this. Hook in the legs. T-bone suplex. Straight over his head. Executed with perfection from Knightmare. And just a kick to the spine. kick to the spine. Nightmare just taking the fight to A-Bomb. He's doing everything he's got to do. A-Bomb reverses the Irish whip, throws Nightmare into the table. Spear from A-Bomb, Nightmare moves out the way. A-Bomb throws himself through the table. Nightmare for the cover. 1, 2, 3. A-Bomb kicks out on 2.5. 2.5, ladies and gentlemen. A-Bomb committing career suicide, putting himself through a table. Nightmare taunts him up. Crossface from Nightmare. This could be over already. A-Bomb rolls himself out. He rolls himself out, saves himself. Nightmare crossface again. A-Bomb thought he was secure. He thought he was safe. He thought he was out of it. But Nightmare locks in another one. A-Bomb crawling from the ropes. Crawling for the ropes. He's got the bottom rope. But he doesn't have to break it. He doesn't have to break it. It's extreme rules. No rules. No restriction. A-Bomb's realized the ropes ain't gonna save him. The ropes ain't gonna save him. And Nightmare is locking in that crossface. Tearing the pain, tearing the pressure, applying the pressure on A-Bomb. A-Bomb not sure, but he rolls out of it. He saves himself from what could be the ending of the career. But A-Bomb takes Nightmare down with an STO. He saved himself. This could have been the end of the line. But A-Bomb, look at that, oh my God. Oh my God, fall away slam, throwing Nightmare with such power, such prowess. And look at these double axe handle and elbow shots to the face of Nightmare, grounded a double axe handle there from A-Bomb, knocking Nightmare down. And A-Bomb just turning this fight back in his favor already. Such resilience this man has. Throws Nightmare into the corner and hits him with a knee trembler. Nightmare trying to get up to his feet, dazed and confused. And A-Bomb with a derailing backbreaker there. Unbelievable. Leg hook, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Nightmare kicks out on 2.5. Not enough to keep Nightmare down. He's going to fight until there's nothing left in the tank. But A-Bomb going outside the ring again, looking for another weapon to bring the pain. He's got a steel chair this time. Not looking good for Nightmare. Nightmare trying to get up to his feet. Look at him. He's dazed. He's confused. He's groggy. A-Bomb goes to hit him. Nightmare grabs the chair, pulls it out, shot to the skull, and A-Bomb crumbles to the mat. Nightmare turned the tide of the match with the steel chair for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, A-Bomb kicks out on 2.5. Not enough to keep A-Bomb down, but this is a chance for Nightmare to turn this back in his favor. A shot to the face, and another shot to the face. A-Bomb's bleeding from that chair shot. He's got a cut on his forehead. A-Bomb Irish whip on Nightmare, and he just throws Nightmare over his head. Nightmare trying to get a break, but A-Bomb just taking the fight to him. Double axe handle, and another one. Nightmare runs over. Oklahoma slam from A-Bomb. Look at him pumped up. Look at him pumped up. He picks Nightmare up to his feet. A-Bomb spine buster. Spine buster. This is not looking good for Nightmare. 1, 2, 3. No, Nightmare kicks out on 2.9. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nightmare's so close. A-Bomb, look at him, he's angry. He is not happy. He's pumped up. He's torquing Nightmare up for another one. Not another spine buster. Not another one. Spine buster. Nightmare DDT plants him on his head. And that has just split that wound open on A-Bomb's skull. And Nightmare just throws a punch into the skull and another one, throwing into that wound. A-Bomb reverses the Irish whip. Nightmare off the rope. Grabs A-Bomb's head, smashes it on his knee. That wound. A-Bomb, what the hell? He no-sold it. Double axe handle. And another one. He picks Nightmare up. Oklahoma slam. My God. A-Bomb, a machine. He's now torn Nightmare up for a spine buster. If he nails it, it is over. Nightmare, what the hell? CWO spray, we've not seen it in years. He got it in the face of the A-Bomb, and now he's locked it in. The crossface locked in. He is applying the pressure to A-Bomb. Blood trickling down like a freaking faucet. He is bleeding like a swine, bleeding like a pig, and he's got nowhere to go. Slap bang in the middle of the ring, slap bang in the center of the ring. Nightmare applying the pressure, putting all his weight in it. A-Bomb just trickling blood, pulling himself across the ropes. Oh, he's tapping out! He's tapping out! That's it, A-Bomb taps out! It's over! Nightmare gets the victory here, Demolition, but he is applying the pressure still. A-Bomb still tapping out, and Nightmare finally lets go. Nightmare leaves victorious here tonight. He took a beating. A-Bomb gave it the match of his career, if anything. He gave Nightmare so much offense. He threw everything he had at him. But Nightmare was victorious by using something we have not seen for a long, long time. The CWO spray, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when Nightmare was in the CWO, that's what he used to use. And what the hell, A-Bomb getting up? He's dazed, confused. Nightmare's lining him up. Nightmare's lining him up. Chair shot to the skull. Oh my God. Leaving a message to A-Bomb. Leaving a message. That is revenge. That is vengeance for Absolution. A-Bomb bleeding all over the mat. Look at it trickling down, and Nightmare leaves. Nightmare leaves victorious here tonight at Demolition. A great match from these two. I said it was going to get bloody. I said it was going to get shocking, and that's what happened. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to check this out. With another shot to the face, kick to the stomach. Corn for the Irish whip. Runs it down, and Dash moves out the way, and Corn runs into the referee. The referee is down. Dash turns Corn around, goes for brain damage. Corn under the arm. Corn, operation. What the hell, Mike Jacobs with a chair. Mike Jacobs' chair shot to the cranium of Corn. The referee's still down, and Mike Jacobs leaves. What is that about? Mike Jacobs, both men on the mat. Both men decimated on the mat. The referee is up, and he's just like, what the hell is going on? He doesn't know. The referee doesn't know. Damage crawls over Corn. Motionless. He crawls over him. That's one. That's two. That's three. Damage beats Corn. Damage beats Corn. He gets the win. He crawled over him. Both men devastated in the ring. But Damage gets the pin. Mike Jacobs on the outside, twirling as the fans boo. Mike, that's what happened last show. Mike Jacobs cost Dr. Karn his slot in the Demolition series. And Mike Jacobs speaking out here, he says, Dr. Karn, emotional little speech earlier. You keep telling yourself you're better. Just keep telling yourself, because you might be fooling yourself. You might be fooling the XWF fans, but you are not fooling the Viper. Oh, no, 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 no. Tonight, I'm going to expose you to the world as the overrated wrestler that you really are. The Hall of Fame position belongs to me. I'm the best in this federation. I'm the best in any federation, and I'm going to prove it tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting the show on the road here. Mike Jacobs making his way down to the ring now. Seconds ago, talking from out the back just before he entered the stage area, we heard him say Dr. Karn is an overrated wrestler. He said Dr. Karn doesn't deserve the Hall of Fame position. He believes that Mike the Viper Jacobs should be the first ever XWF Hall of Famer. Now earlier on, Dr. Karn said Mike Jacobs is not an XWF World Heavyweight Champion. Mike Jacobs is not an XWF Hall of Famer. And most importantly, Mike Jacobs is not as good as Dr. Karn. You know, this match is going to be tight. This match is going to be, you know, aggressive technical wrestling. This is a dream match for many people. They've always said, I want to see Mike Jacobs versus Dr. Karn. It's a dream match, and it is happening here tonight on Demolition. The question on everyone's lips is, who's going to come out on top? It's exciting. It is very exciting. Both these guys are two of the most technical wrestlers in the industry. You know, they both got mat skills. They both got submission skills, ground skills. They both got strikes. These two guys are just so well balanced in the ring. I just can't wait to see what happens when the fireworks finally fly between these two. And speaking of fireworks, Dr. Karn's entrance, the fans on their feet, the biggest pop of the night. He's got his surgeon outfit. He is ready for pay-per-view with the surgeon mask on. Dr. Karn means business here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's just one of those matches you cannot call it. Dr. Karn is obviously the fan favorite. All the fans are behind Dr. Karn, but you can't take away what Mike Jacobs has done in this industry. You can't take away the skill that Mike Jacobs has. You know, he's a great in-ring competitor, and he always goes 100%. He always goes all out on every limb. He does whatever it takes, and most importantly, he gets the job done. You know, Mike Jacobs has had a lot of victories here in the XWF over some big names, over many little names as well. You know, he's got a good win-loss ratio, but so is Dr. Karn. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited for this match. Let's get the bull rolling. The referee is ringing the bell. He says ring the bell. Wait for it. There you go. Ring the bell. Let's get this match on the road. Dr. Karn using strikes to start the match. Side headlock. Elbow shot to the back of Mike Jacobs. Dr. Karn punching. Mike Jacobs on the road. Punching off the top rope. Dr. Karn is angry. You can tell the doctor is not happy with Mike Jacobs. Look at this kick to the stomach. And another one from the doctor. Throwing Mike Jacobs back in the ring. Dr. Karn holding him by the head. Elbow. Guillotine across the apron. Mike Jacobs trying to get up to his feet. Dr. Karn overwhelming him with strikes. Look at these strikes. Clothesline. Mike Jacobs blocks it. He's fighting back with a strike clothesline from Mike Jacobs. Dr. Karn up to his feet, gets another clothesline in the throat from Mike Jacobs, runs in for a third one, but a hip toss reversal from Dr. Karn. Strikes from Dr. Karn, knocking Mike Jacobs into the corner, shoulder thrusts to the abdomen, bludgeoning the abdomen, knee to the face from Dr. Karn. You can tell the doctor is angry just by the way his in-ring style. He's just so intense. He's on the ball. He's on fire. Look at the suplex. Sterling, he lands him down. Crushing power. Using the power of gravity to add additional strength to the attack. That's one. And a kick out on one by Mike Jacobs. Great resiliency. Dr. Korn with the Irish whip. Bounces Mike Jacobs off the rope. What's he got in mind? Mike Jacobs, the DDT reversal. Nice reversal from Mike Jacobs. Side headlock of Dr. Korn. Dr. Korn turns the arm into his own. Arm hold there. Spinned around by Mike Jacobs. Great technicality. Goes for an elbow shot. Mike Jacobs gets kneed in the stomach. Dr. Korn runs in, shoulder block there. Dr. Korn with another knee shot to the face. Dr. Korn definitely controlled its match. A knee shot to the forehead. And now Dr. Korn vintage. That ground-based, grappling style, grounded bear hug. Squeezing the air out of Mike Jacobs' intestines. Kick to the stomach there by Dr. Korn. On fire. Goes for a side headlock. Mike Jacobs turns it into a headlock of his own. Elbow shot to the forehead. Mike Jacobs punched Dr. Korn into the corner. Doors him out by the arm and a clothesline. Just taking the face off. You know, enough to take your freaking half your shoulders. And now just beating the head against the mat. A vintage Mike Jacobs move. Picking Dr. Korn up. Side headlock. What's he got in mind? Turns him around. Hangman elbow attack. Vintage Mike Jacobs again. All of these moves are just classic Mike Jacobs. Look at these elbow bludgeoning the shoulders, just wearing him down for the match, just wearing him down as the match goes on. Irish whip, short arm clothesline there from Mike Jacobs, picking Dr. Korn up to his feet. Mike Jacobs in control here. Speak too soon. Dr. Korn reverses the Irish whip feign into a jawbreaker, and now just dropping elbows to the chest area and stomach area of Mike Jacobs. Draws him in. Knife edge chop there from Dr. Korn, picking Mike Jacobs up to his feet. These two men running at 110 miles an hour. 110 miles an hour, not giving each other freaking breathing room. Reversal for the Irish whip there. Mike Jacobs, Dr. Korn turns into a belly-to-belly and launches Mike Jacobs across the ring. What a showcase here from these two men. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 there by Mike Jacobs. Not enough to keep him down with a belly-to-belly suplex. Elbow shot to the back of the head from Dr. Korn. Now an Irish whip, throwing Mike Jacobs into the corner. Korn runs in, goes for a shoulder block. Mike Jacobs moves out the way and hits him with a knee to the face and forehead section of Dr. Korn. Side headlock. Mike Jacobs elbow shot to the forehead. What's Jacobs got in mind as he uses the Irish whip, bounces Korn off the rope, leg lariat from Mike Jacobs. All these vintage moves that he's pulling out. Elbow shot to the back of the head as Korn's trying to get up, and an elbow shot to the lower back from Mike Jacobs. Irish whip, draws him in, a scissor sweep style maneuver, slapping him on the back of the head, almost cocky, and a knee smash there from Mike Jacobs, wearing down every limb, every part of Dr. Korn's body. Don't let's handle, and another one. Dr. Korn on fire, picks Mike Jacobs up. Mike Jacobs swiggles his way out of the Oklahoma Slam into a reverse DDT, picks Dr. Korn up, but Dr. Korn again, double axe handle, and another one. Picks Mike Jacobs up, he's going to go right, and he nails the Oklahoma Slam. Tide-changing move from Dr. Korn. Picks Mike Jacobs up. Jacobs spins around, base confused. Stethoscope kick to the chest area. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Mike Jacobs kicks out on 2.5. The stethoscope kick from Dr. Korn, but it's not enough to keep Mike Jacobs down. A knee to the face from Dr. Korn. On fire. Picks Mike Jacobs up, and another knee to the face, and he split him open. Freaking split Mike Jacobs wide open. A cut above the eye of Mike Jacobs, now just trickling blood. And Dr. Korn staying on the attack. Elbow shot to the face. Dr. Korn is a pissed off man. Belly-to-belly suplex, throwing Mike Jacobs freaking two-thirds of the ring. Impressive. And Dr. Korn, the doctor lock. The doctor is putting out all the stops, locking in his signature submission. Mike Jacobs got nowhere to go. Slap bang in the center of the ring. Blood trickling from that wound above his eye. Just bleeding down. And Dr. Korn applying the pressure. Knee in the back, knee in the spine, in the neck. Just applying the pressure, the spiking pain. Like a freaking electricity shot down your spine over and over again. Any other man would tap out, but Mike Jacobs, he won't tap out. He grabs him by the head, knees his way out of it. Mike Jacobs, that blood trickling down, he goes up the arm, extreme guy suplex out of nowhere. Mike Jacobs turning the tides, playing a hand of cards, and he just somehow gets the right card, and he lays it at the right time. Mike Jacobs picking Dr. Korn up. Dr. Korn turns him around, he locks it in, the operation, I believe it. Mike Jacobs holds on. He elbows him in the stomach. Turns him around. Mike Jacobs vibroplex in the center of the ring. I don't believe it. Could this be over? Could we have a winner? Mike Jacobs just dragging him away, just away from the rope, so he can't get the rope break. Leg hook. 1, 2, 3. Dr. Korn. 2.9. He kicks out the vibroplex. What the hell? Mike Jacobs can't even believe it. He picks Dr. Korn up. Forearm smash. Clothesline. Korn somehow getting to his feet. Forearm smash from Mike Jacobs. Clothesline again. Mike Jacobs on fire. Forearm smash. Look at these attacks. Relentless clothesline. Mike Jacobs, forearm smash. Just just taking the attack to Dr. Karn, wearing him down over and over, knife edge chop, knife edge chop, knife edge chop, and again, turns Dr. Karn around, neck breaker. Mike Jacobs running at freaking 200%. Goes for a grapple, Dr. Karn onto the arm, Mike Jacobs, extreme German suplex again. I don't believe it. This has got to be over. It's got to be over. Dr. Karn tried to retaliate, but Mike Jacobs is all over him. 1, 2, 3. Dr. Karn kicks out on 2.9 again. Oh my God. Hearts in the fan's mouth. Hearts in the fan's mouth. Mike Jacobs staying on the attack. How is Dr. Karn kicking out of these moves? How is he doing it? Mike Jacobs shoulder block in the corner, and another one. Mike Jacobs bleeding like no other. Dr. Karn kicks him away as he tries to push him to the top rope. Mike Jacobs hops up, belly to belly off the top rope. Oh my God. Mike Jacobs leg hook, 1, 2, 3. Dr. Karn kicks out again. Dr. Karn, the resiliency of this man is outrageous. Mike Jacobs turns him inside out. Look at this, neck breaking onto the shoulder. Mike Jacobs absolutely on fire as this match goes on. Dr. Karn is all over him, but Mike Jacobs suddenly, out of nowhere, he got a second life, a second breath, a second chance. He locks in the vibraplex, and now Karn jumps over and turns it into a neck breaker out of desperation. And now Karn beating his chest. Mike Jacobs is stunned. Karn, double axe handle, and another one. The fans on their feet. Karn making a comeback. Oklahoma slam. He resisted everything Mike Jacobs threw at him, and now Karn is on fire. A punch to the face again, and another one. Karn, T-bone, T-bone suplex. He throws him over his head. Look at Karn. He's pumped up. He's torn in it. He's torn in neck surgery. Mike Jacobs is stunned. Karn, neck surgery. Locks in backslide. Reversal from Mike Jacobs. 1, 2, 3. He's got him. Mike Jacobs rolled Karn up with a freaking backslide. One of the most impressive reversals I have ever seen. Look at this. Karn went for neck surgery. Mike Jacobs turned it into a backslide. 1, 2, 3. Karn got out of it just a second too late. And Mike Jacobs is left. He's gone. He is leaving. Look at Dr. Karn. Karn can't believe it. Mike Jacobs torn in. Looking at Karn. Looking at the fans. Mike Jacobs has beaten the Hall of Famer. Look at Karn's face. Karn cannot believe it. Karn cannot believe what just happened. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jacobs beat Dr. Karn. Incredible. Damage now backstage. Damage says, so the time has come. The Demolition Series Final. The winner becomes the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me say this. I'm not going to sit here and talk for 5 minutes. No. I'll let what I've got to say be said in the ring. But I will say one thing. Junction. The road ends here. Damage putting out a little message for his little brother. Let's look at the video package for this match.
A little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. What I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't take this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. I'm a little bit insecure, a little unconfident, 'cause you don't understand to do what I can, but sometimes I don't make sense. What you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't take this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. No, hear me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am freaking hyped for this match. I know the fans are. Can Junction rise up to the challenge and beat his older brother to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship? What an achievement that will be for Junction. But you gotta look at both sides of the coin. You gotta think, Damage, like he said in the video package, he says he is the greatest wrestler to never be World Heavyweight Champion. And you've gotta give him that credit, you know. Damage is arguably the greatest wrestler that has never been World Heavyweight Champion. You know, Damage is up there at the top of his game. He's at the top of the XWF roster. He's at the top of the food chain. He's up there with all the big names. There's no doubt about it. He's earned his way. He's earned his, you know, he's earned his colors. He's earned his badges, whatever you want to call it. Damage has never been World Heavyweight Champion. Can this be his chance if he wins the Demolition Series? It can. He's just got to win the series to get that chance. And Damage now making his way down to the ring. He's not wearing any face paint. Unusual, a change for Damage, you know, a different look. This is a guy that has always wore face paint for as long as I've known him, and now he's removed it for this match. You know, I don't know if that's just symbolizing like a fresh start. This is where he goes on to become the World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know what motive he's got for removing the face paint, but he has removed it. Ladies and gentlemen, this match, you know, arguably one of the biggest matches we've had in a long time. You know, obviously, two brothers, so much on the line. The Demolition Series, the winner gets the #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship. They also get to name the stipulation of that match. And look at brothers walking towards each other, locking horns. Who's the stronger man? Damage wins the tie-up. Side headlock, knee to the face of his younger brother. Locking horns again. Who's the stronger man? Damage wins the tie-up for a second time in a row. European uppercut, hitting his younger brother. Damage with the Irish whip, bouncing Junction off the rope. Leapfrogs over him. Junction bounces off the rope. Junction with an STO. Canceling the effort of Damage. Goes for a kick. Damage blocks and kicks Junction in the back of the freaking head. You know, always one step ahead. Damage throws Junction into the corner, runs in knee first. Junction moves out the way. Side headlock, European uppercut from Junction. Runs around, elbow shot, knocks Damage onto the ropes. Irish whip there from Junction. Leapfrogs over Damage. Crossbody, catching Damage in the air. Such hang time there from Junction. Drop kick to the chest, knocking Damage off his feet. These two men going at each other like no other with so much on the line. The Demolition Series, you know, the second series we've ever had in the XWF. We only have one a year. The first winner was Dr. Karn. You know, the final last year at this pay-per-view was Knightmare versus Dr. Karn. But because, you know, it was the start of the XWF, rather than the rules which we have for the series that we have now, it was to crown the first ever XWF World Heavyweight Champion. And Dr. Karn managed to defeat Knightmare using neck surgery. But now, you know, a year's passed, maybe longer, and we're into our second season and our second Demolition pay-per-view. This time the series rules have changed. The winner becomes the #1 contender, and they get to name the stipulation of the match, which they will have against the champion. You know, it's an interesting role. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it rolls out with these two men, whoever is victorious. Damage taking control of the match by a long shot here. A knee barrage to the face, punching his younger brother, knocking him into the corner, and now Damage going for the 10 punch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Junction bucks and pushes his old brother off of him. Junction's chance to get in control, jumping up, head scissors, takes Damage down. A momentum shift that Junction needed to get in control of this match. Draws him in, look at that fireman carry. Throws Damage over his shoulder, bludgeoning the lower back. Russian leg sweep with perfect execution there from Junction. You know, I'm so behind the kid right now. You know, I love Damage. I think he deserves this shot. He deserves it, but you can't help but get behind Junction. But Damage with a Sambo suplex, driving him into the mat. The fans are very behind Junction here, but Junction kicks out on the 2 count. You know, I say Junction, but then I say Damage. I say Junction, then I say Damage. It's such a hard match to decide on who's going to win and who I want to win. You know, it's just a difficult decision. The fans seem to be behind Junction here tonight, though. Arm wringer there from Junction, a kick on the stomach of Damage, and a kick to the face there from Junction. Damage getting up to his feet. Junction with a side headlock. Look at this, hops up, Hurricane Runner. Whip snapping him down into the mat. Leg hooked. That's 1. That's 2. A kick out on 2.1 there by Damage. Not enough to keep his older brother down. Junction's got to do more moves, more pain, more punishment. Damage with the Irish Whip. Bounces Junction off the rope. What's Damage got in mind? Twists him around. Look at that. Beautifully executed neck breaker. Again, the tides of this battle keep changing. They're going left. They're going right. Forward, backwards between the two guys. But Damage with his signature move where he stomps every single limb of your body and then your face. You know, it's just a great way to overall wear your opponent's body down. The longer the match takes, the more of a toll. Junction tried to pick Damage up. He spun it around into a reverse DDT for the cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out on 2.5 there by Junction. Not enough to keep his younger brother down. Damage throws Junction into the corner. What's he got in mind? A shoulder block there. And another shoulder block. Junction put his knee up. Throws Damage into the corner. What's Junction got in mind? A knife edge chop. And another one right across the chest of Damage. Junction with the Irish Whip. Throwing Damage into the opposite corner. Runs in with a forearm smash. Damage crumbles down out. Junction punches to the side of the head of his brother and he slams him down. Face first onto the mat. Junction picking Damage up. What's he got in mind? Oh, this move. Signature move of Junction. Hat suplex, and he nails him into the mat. Go for the cover, Junction. Go for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out on 2 by Damage. Not enough to keep the man down. What have these two guys got to do to each other? What have they got to do to win this match? Junction with a combination of strikes. Side headlock. Damage forces his way out. Forearm smash. Spin around kick to the side of the head. Totally knocking Junction off balance, and then a kick to the back. And look at this. Junction trying to get up to his feet. Damage with a strong right hand. Junction again trying to get up to his feet. Damage with a side headlock. Spins around. Look at them beautiful head scissor takedown. Perfection from Damage. Perfectly executed. Springboard moonsault onto the chest of Junction. Leg hooked. 1, 2, 3. Kick out on 2.8 by Junction. So close. So many near falls in this encounter from these two brothers. Kick to the stomach there from Damage. Irish Whip. Bouncing Junction off the rope. Drop kick to the chest cavity. Junction up to his feet. Drop kick to the throat that time by Damage. Drop kick to the chest again by Damage. Look at these drop kicks and another one. Damage. Where does he get the energy in the tag? A neck breaker. You know, you gotta think of the amount of stamina required for that. Damage doesn't look blown out at all. Damage control, and he nails it. An old school move for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Junction kicks out of Damage control. Unbelievable. The Junction kicked out of that. The Damage is going to stay on the attack. He knows he's got the advantage. A kitchen sink style knee to the ribs there. He knows he's got the advantage, and he knows if he gives Junction no breathing space, he can keep this foothold on Junction. Damage going for the Irish Whip. Junction reverses it. Throws Damage into the corner. Junction walking over. You can see he's injured. You can see he's stunned from that Damage control. But Junction's putting it all on the line. Look at these kicks. Look at these kicks. Junction. The stamina of Junction. Just throwing these kicks. Look at this. Like a freaking torpedo kicks. Just loads of them. Damage just bruising. Just bruising from the kicks, and Junction runs in for a final kick to the skull of Damage. This is Junction's opportunity. He kicks him down. Fork in the road. Fork in the road from Junction. Knocking Damage off his feet. And now he's turning him up for a backfire. No. Damage pushes him away. Damage runs in a kick to the side of the head. Damage found an opening. He knew what was coming. He anticipated the attack, and he turned it into his own. And this is Damage's chance again to take control of this match. Shoulder blocks into the rib cage of Junction. What's Damage got in mind? Grabbing him by the head onto the second rope. Damage tornado DDT. Whip snapping his neck, giving him a whiplash effect. And this could be Damage's chance to come out on top of this match. And he goes onto the top rope. What's he got in mind? Junction up to his feet. Damage heel kick from the top rope. Oh my God. High impact maneuver for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Junction kicks out on 2.8. The fans on their feet. Near full there. Damage turning Junction up for a brain damage. This could be over, ladies and gentlemen. Junction knees him, pushes him away. Junction runs in, shoulder block, knocking Damage clean off his feet. And Junction under the arm. Look at that, a backbreaker variant from Junction. Damage trying to get up, but Junction dips his knee onto the back of the head, and another one driving the skull of Damage into the mat. Damage gets hip tossed by Junction. A beautiful hip toss, beautifully executed now. Junction, a neck cracker from seated position. position. Junction picks Damage up to his feet. What's he got in mind? Irish whip, he throws him over the top rope. Damage holds on. Junction grabs him. Damage forearm smashes him away. Damage springboard, clothesline, driving Junction into the mat. Every time Junction makes footsteps, Damage takes a bigger one and takes control. Damage Irish whip, throwing Junction over the top rope. Junction holds on and Damage heel kicks him off the apron. Damage off the opposite rope, going for the rope flick. He doesn't. Junction rolls in the ring. Damage goes crumbling to the outside. Now Junction off the rope. Springboard crossbody to the outside. Nailing Damage on the outside. The fans on their feet. Junction anticipated the attack and retaliated with one of his own. Punched to Damage's chest and a kick to the side of the head. What a move from Junction. What a move. You know, saving himself from one of Damage's signature moves and hitting him with one of his own. 1, 2, 3 dollar kick out by Damage on 2.9. So close. So close. The heart's in our mouths, literally. Junction puts him up. Collateral junction. Collateral junction. He nails it on Damage. For the cover, it's got to be over. 1, 2, 3. Junction. No. Junction could have won. I thought Junction had won the match, but Damage kicked out on 2.9. Junction using these European uppercuts to soften Damage up. What has Junction got to do to keep his brother down? What has he got to do? Irish whip from Junction into the corner. Junction running over. What's he got in mind? Knife edge chop across the neck area of Damage. And Junction going in. Damage moves Junction into the corner. Shoulder block from Damage. And now Damage moving Junction onto the top rope. Junction kicks him back. Junction kicks him back onto the top rope. Jaw piston drop kick to the chest cavity, knocking Damage clean off his feet. Junction for the cover. Do it, kid. 1, 2, 3 dollar kick out by Damage again. The fans can't believe it. What do these guys got to do? And now Junction torn Damage up for a backfire or a red light stop. I don't know. Damage. He's grabbed him. He's reversed it. He's put it into a brain damage. Brain damage head first into the mat. Drilling him with his finishing maneuver. I don't believe it. Not like this. 1, 2, 3, no, Junction kicks out on 2.9, 9. Literally the closest near fall you will ever see in your life. But Junction saved himself from sudden death, but Damage just keeps drilling these knees into the side of his head for a cover. 1, 2, 3, and Junction kicks out on 2.5. I can't believe Junction kicked out that brain damage. It was so close, and now Damage stay on the attack with a kick to the stomach. Bounces Junction off the rope. Drop kick to the chest cavity by Damage. Drop kick to the throat that time. Junction's up. Junction tries to pick him up, but Damage dropped down with his knees and just crushed Junction. Now Junction trying valiantly. Look at that. Throwing over into a neck breaker, a modified neck breaker, hip toss style. 1, 2, 3, but Junction kicks out. The kid has got heart and soul. You have got to give him this. He is fighting from the very bottom of his existence, from the very bottom of his being. The career on the line, and Damage with a shot put clothesline. Just taking Junction's head off, and now Damage in clean control of this match. Picking Junction up to his feet. A kick to the abdomen by Damage. Another one. Junction blocks it. On Enziguri again from Damage. You know, Junction is like the boxer who's leaning against the ropes, blocking every punch that's coming in, trying to get one in, getting the up jab, but he's just up against the ropes and he's just getting hammered. And that is exactly what's happening to Junction now. Damage is in clean control and throws him shoulder first into the turnbuckle. And now Damage senton splash in the corner. Vintage Damage. V-I-N-T-A-G-E. Vintage Damage. Dragging Junction away from the corner, away from the ropes. Leg hook. 1, 2, 3. Junction still kicks out. Junction is still fighting with everything he's got. The very last bit of his hope. Damage sticks his middle fingers up at Junction. Goes to punch him. Junction with a shoulder block. Junction, where's he getting his strength from? Where's he getting his energy from? And Damage hip tosses him. Junction so valiantly trying to make a comeback, but now Damage on the top rope. Splash Damage. Junction catches him knees first. Oh my god, mid 450, mid splash Damage. Junction picking him up to his feet. Elbow knocking him down. Junction picks him up. This is his moment. This is his chance to get back in the game. Another elbow. Shoulder block from Junction. Off the rope. Shoulder block again. Damage is stunned. Goes for a punch. Junction picks him up. Backfire. Face planting him into the ring. This is your chance, Junction. Drag him away from the ropes. Do it, kid. Do it. The legs hook. 1, 2, 3, no, Junction! Oh my god, Damage kicked out of it. I thought Junction had won the match. I thought Junction had won, but now he's torning him up for something else. Could it be a red light stop? Could it be a red light stop? It's a red light stop. He's locked it in. It's over. Red light stop. DDT from Damage, reversing the red light stop. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men are now Damage. No, he's signaling it. He's signaling it. Severe brain damage. No, this is the end of the line for Junction. This is the end of the line for Junction. Damage moving Junction onto the top rope. Not like this. Junction pushes him away. He pushes him away. Junction European uppercut from the top rope. Saving himself. Junction's hyped. He's ready for it. The fans on their feet. Damage Pele kick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Junction was torning him up, but Damage did the Pele kick. He's knocked the lights right out of Junction. And now Damage torning him up for severe brain damage. He's moving him to the top rope. He's moving him to the top rope. He's putting his legs on the outside of the ropes. Not like this. Not like this. No, ladies and gentlemen. No. Severe brain damage. Head first to the top turnbuckle. This is over. The leg's hooked. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Damage wins the Demolition Series. Damage is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship in an amazing battle. You cannot take anything away from Junction. There was moments there where Junction had this match in the bag. There was moments there where Junction was 0.1 millisecond away from winning this match. But it wasn't meant to be. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, a Demolition. Damage wins the Demolition Series, and Damage is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. He will be able to choose the stipulations for that match at the next pay-per-view for XWF, and you can see Damage is ecstatic about it. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Two brothers, they put everything they had on the line. They went all out. They gave it everything. Just look at the replay. Damage put Junction onto the top rope. And ladies and gentlemen, if this move hits you, it's over. He lines him up, severe brain damage, which is just a brain damage onto the top turnbuckle. The leg was hooked for the 1, the 2, the 3 was over. Damage leaving the ring. You can see he's happy with himself. He has finally got a ticket for a chance to win his first ever World Heavyweight Championship. And he's leaving the ring. What a match. Junction just getting up. You can see he's dazed, he's beaten, he's confused, he's bruised, he's lost. But he's standing. And the fans are cheering for Junction. The fans are cheering for him. Junction's leaving the ring to a standing ovation. He is leaving the ring to a standing ovation from the fans. Look at that. That is respect. That is respect from fans, knowing that a guy on the roster has put everything he had on the line, but he still came short. He still came short, but the fans have the utmost respect for Junction, and you know what? I've got respect for Junction. I've always had respect for him, but I've got a bit more in my heart for him after tonight's match. Congratulations, Damage is the winner of the Demolition Series 2, and is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, that is not all we've got tonight. We've still got the main event. Luke Loins rematch against Lord Lore, World Heavyweight Championship. Check this out. ladies and gentlemen, all I can say about that is epic. You know, I'm getting shivers down my spine just watching it. And the challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship, Lord Lore, is making his way down to the ring. A legend in this industry, not just the XWF, the XWA. This guy, you know, he's one of the greatest of all time. Nobody can argue that. Nobody can argue. This man has done more than most. This man is a veteran of the industry. He's a legend of the industry. And you can't... He is one of the best of all time. That's just the end of it. There's nothing more to be said about it. But he did lose clean to Luke Loins at Absolution. He did drop the World Heavyweight Championship to Luke Loins at Absolution. If he was to lose to Luke Loins again tonight, you know, maybe people would say Lord Lore's lost his step, Lord Lore's lost his touch. Here it is, the World Heavyweight Champion making his way down to the ring. The fans on their feet, standing ovation for Luke Loins, holding that belt proud, holding it above his head. Luke Loins was the man that defeated Lord Lore at Absolution. Can he do it again tonight? Can he do it again? Can he slay the demon? It's a classic David and Goliath story. Lord Lore, the bigger man, the stronger man, the more prestigious man, the more credible man. Everything stood up against Luke Loins. Everything outnumbered him. Everything outstrengthened him. Everything was against him. He was the underdog, but he came out on top. He left with the World Heavyweight Championship. Can thunder strike twice? Can lightning strike twice? Can it happen again? Exactly one pay-per-view later on XWF television. We find out tonight. We find out tonight. And look at the face of Lord Lore. You can see him eyeing up that gold. The gold that he believes is so righteously his. So that belongs to his. That should be around his waist. Main event. Demolition. Season 2. Luke Loins, Lord Lore, let's do this. Locking horns, who's the stronger man in the tie-up? Pushing each other away. Locking horns, stalemate in there. Who's the stronger man? Stalemate again. These two men holding everything they got. A stalemate again. Locking horns, who's the stronger man? This time, Lord Lore wins the tie-up. Side headlock, elbow shot to the back of Luke Loins. Lord Lore, side headlock again, elbow shot to the back of Luke Loins. Lord Lore using his strength, overpowering Luke Loins, a knee to the stomach, punching Lord Lore. Irish whip, bouncing him off the rope. Luke Loins leapfrogging Lord Lore. Luke Loins dropkick to the chest cavity, locking Lord Lore off his feet for the lateral cutter. One, not even a one, and Lord Lore kicks out. Lord Lore gets up to his feet. Luke Loins, Irish whip, draws him back in, short arm clothesline. Nice move, taking Lord Lore down. Luke Loins again, short arm clotheslining, dragging him down into the mat. Luke Loins picking him up. What's he got in mind? I think he went for a third one. Lord Lore reversed it and used a short arm clothesline of his own that time. Lord Lore to take control of the match. Bouncing Luke Loins off the ropes. What's he got in mind? Leg lariat from Lord Lore. His offense is so dominating, so powerful, so perfect. Look at this, under the armor. Luke Loins a backside slam. You cannot, Lord Lore, not let him get a fence in, because look at these elbow shots to the chest, the heart. You know, Lord Lore, the lethal litigator, there's a reason he got that name, and that is because he pinpoints his attacks. He knows exactly what he's doing. Shoulder block to the stomach of Luke Loins, and another one. Luke Loins in a bad way. Luke Loins double feeding his way out. Side headlock, European uppercut, forcing Lord Lore back, a clothesline from Luke Loins, putting everything he had into it, putting all his weight into it. And now Luke Loins twisting the arm, spin around neck breaker from Luke Loins. A very even match. Luke Loins springboard crossbody, planting Lord Lore into the mat. 50-50% on the fence here from each man. That's one. That's two. A kick out on 1.5 from Lord Lore. Not enough to keep the man down. Luke Loins goes for a kick. Lord Lore clotheslines, reversals, catches the leg and reversed it. Lord Lore picking Luke Loins up to his feet. What's he got in mind? Goes for a punch. Luke Loins blocks it. Luke Loins with a fence of his own. Goes to grab Lord Lore, throws him over the top rope. And now Lord Lore taking this to the outside. What's he got in mind? Throws Luke Loins into the steel stairs. Vicious. Luke Loins feeling the effect of that as Lord Lore picks him up, throws him into the ring. Lord Lore, such a dominating presence, such a dominating physique, such a dominating man. You know, never misses a step for the cover. That's one. That's two, and a kick out on two by Luke Loins, the World Heavyweight Champion. Lord Lore throwing Luke Loins into the corner. What's he got in mind? These clotheslines to the throat. Look at them. Just vicious clotheslines. A punch to the face now. Grabbing Luke Loins by the arm. Hip toss, throwing him 3/4 of the way across the ring. Lord Lore, so powerful for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out on 2 by Luke Loins. Calling Luke Loins, you got to get back in the game. You got to get back in the game. Lord Lore controlling the match early on. Elbow shot to the back of the head. Irish whip, draws him in. Headlock takedown. Side style. planting Luke Loins into the mat, and now Lord mounting with the mountain punches. Look at these shots to the forehead. Lord never looks weak in a match. He will never be dominated. He will always be the aggressor, always put in the offense and goes for a shoulder block. Luke Loins moves out the way, a kick to the side of the head. Beautifully executed by Luke Loins to turn the tides, to turn the tables. And throws the arm over. Luke Loins, the strength. Beautiful vertical suplex. Showmanship style of Luke Loins, perfectly executed. And again, the strength of Luke Loins, the stamina, the resilience. Beautifully executed suplex again. Not again. No, this time under the arm and a back suplex this time. Luke Loins, pinpoint accuracy of his offense for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out on 2.5 there by Lord. Luke Loins in control, ends up going to the side of Lord's head as he was getting up. Caught him totally by surprise. Lord still getting up to his feet though. What do you got to do to keep this guy down? Pendulum backbreaker there from Luke Loins. Great match so far. Luke Loins up onto the top rope. Lord gets up, missile drop kick into the chest cavity, knocking Lord clean off his feet. 1, 2. 2.5 kick out there from Lord. Now Lord getting up to his feet, but Luke Loins staying on the attack. Irish whip, leapfrogs Lord. Goes to hip toss, goes for a hip toss, but Lord ran in with a running DDT, a tide turning maneuver, a table turning maneuver, and this is Lord's chance to get back in the match. Look at that, pushing him against the rope, slapping him across the chest with a move which is going to sting in the morning. Twisting the arm here, Lord elbow to the chest, a Russian leg sweep variant there. Lord so innovative with his offense, so dominating, so precise, so powerful. Throws Luke Loins into the corner, turns him around. Oh, I know what's coming. Lord's signature maneuver puts Luke Loins onto the top rope. Goes to grab him for the super backdrop. Luke Loins elbowing him away, crossbody from the top rope. Luke Loins nullifies the effort. And now Luke Loins is turning Lord up. To hell, I'm back. Could he do it? Lord knees him in the stomach, pushes him away. Lord, swift justice out of nowhere. Swift justice out of nowhere. Lord pandering to the fans. They're booing him, but Lord's just hit Luke Loins with his signature maneuver. This is not looking good for Luke Loins. He kicks him down. No, the law breaker. Not like this. Not like this. Luke Loins throws it over his head. Luke Loins, the strength. The strength saving himself from sudden death. He picks Lord up, punches him into the corner, and now Luke Loins for the 10 punch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, what the hell, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. What the hell? 31 punches! 31 punches, and Lord just crumbles to the mat, motionless. Ragdoll, 31 freaking punches. Luke Loins going mad. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Lord kicks out of the 31 punch. That's the first time in my life I've ever seen a 31 punch. Luke Loins on the attack. Look at the kicks to the face. Luke Loins is out here to prove why he is the world heavyweight champion. Power slam! The signature maneuver for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Lord kicks out. Luke Loins looking impressively strong in this match against a veteran like Lord. Runs in, clothesline, bulldog combination from Luke Loins, dominating now, in total control of the match. Irish whip again into the opposite corner. Is he going to go for the same move again, but Lord moves out the way this time, and Lord throws his arm over, snap suplex from Lord. This is his chance to get control of the reins, and throws the arm over. A second snap suplex there from Lord. You know, snap suplex is a move which is just going to wear you down so quickly. And look, there's a third snap suplex from Lord. My God. Picking Luke Loins up to his feet. What the hell? No way. Number 4 snap suplex from Lord. And now he's slitting his throat. What has he got in mind this time? He picks Luke Loins up to his feet. A 5th snap suplex. 5-time suplex from Lord. The stamina required is absolutely insane. Lord for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Luke Loins kicks out on 2.8. 2.8. Lord staying on the attack. Luke Loins winded from that snap suplex and an arm hook body slam there from Lord. Picking Luke Loins up, staying on the attack. You know, once Lord gets the reins, it's so hard to take control of the horse again. Lord will ride it all the way to Kingdom Come. And now he is choking Luke Loins out with his knee. Lord picking Luke Loins up. What's he got in mind this time? Irish whip into the opposite corner. Lord runs in with another shoulder block. Luke Loins crumbles into the corner. And Lord just choking him out again. Just using his knee to squeeze the air out of his throat and chest area. Lord picks Luke Loins up to his feet. Going for a suplex into the corner. But Luke Loins blocks blocks it with his leg through the leg, a snap suplex of his own. Luke Loins turning the tides, now just mud-hole stomping into the chest of Lord Lore. And Luke Loins double axe handle to the chest. And another one from Luke Loins to the face this time. Luke Loins picks Lord Lore up to his feet, slips into the waistlock position. Luke Loins under the arm, spin out backdrop with huge amounts of force. Luke Loins picks Lord Lore up, clothesline from Luke Loins, and another one. Lord Lore up to his feet, another clothesline from Luke Loins, and another one. Lord Lore keeps trying to get up, goes for a clothesline of his own, power slam reversal from Luke Loins. This is his moment. Luke Loins is torning Lord Lore up. He picks him up to his feet. Luke Loins out of the arm, to hell and back in the center of the ring. The fans on their feet, the legs hooked, that's one, that's two, that's three. Lord Lore kicks out on 2.9. He kicks out to hell and back. My God, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight at Demolition, we are seeing a world title match that you will not forget anytime soon. Luke Loins taking the fight to Lord Lore in the corner, and a knee shot to the stomach. Lord Lore goes down to the ground. Luke Loins onto the top rope. Lore's up and he throws him off. How has Lord Lore got the resiliency to be back up on his feet already? How does he do this? A big boot to the chest of Luke Loins, knocking him off his feet. I don't understand. Lord Lore is inhuman, another big boot, and Luke Loins crumbles over the top rope. I do not understand Lord Lore. He must be on something. He must be made of something not humane, not real. He's like he's a robot. He took it to hell and back. He kicked out 5 minutes later. He's up like nothing ever happened. Unbelievable. This is why Lord Lore's made such a name for himself in the wrestling business. Side headlock, throws the arm over. Look at this beautiful stalling suplex from Lord Lore, rolling into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Luke Loins kicks out on 2.5. Not enough, but Lord Lore picks him up, stay on the attack. Irish whip into the corner. Luke Loins bounces off a German suplex. Lord Lore's offense. I want to know what is going through the guy's head. A knee shot to the side of Luke Loins' head. And now Lord Lore lining the arm up. He's like a shark in the water smelling blood. And this is when Lord Lore just goes home on his opponents. Goes for a punch. Luke Loins retaliate. He punches him. Look at Luke Loins. He throws Lord Lore through the second rope. He's lining him up. Finn says Luke Loins. BT from the second rope. Beautiful. Go for the cover. Retain the title. That's 1. That's 2. Kick out on 2 by Lord Lore. Kick out on freaking 2. How the hell does Lord Lore do this? What do you got to do to beat this man? What do you got to do to beat this legend? Lord Lore turning Luke Loins around on. He's going for his signature maneuver. Can he nail it this time? He moves him up. He punches him from the second rope. Luke Loins from the top super backdrop. He folds from the force. The signature move of Lord Lore. He picks him up. He locks it in. The lower breaker. Not like this. Not like this. Lower breaker on Luke Loins in the center of the ring. Nowhere to go. 1, 2, 3. Luke Loins kicked out on 2.9. Oh my God. So freaking razor close. Lord Lore turning Luke Loins up. Now, what's he got in mind? Double axe handle. Knocking Luke Loins down. And another one. And another one. 3 double axe handles. 4 double axe handles. Just ruining Luke Loins. And then Oklahoma slam with so much force, driving his whole body into the mat. Luke Loins trying to get up to his feet. He's dazed. He's stunned. He's confused. Lord Lore kicks him down. No. A lower breaker. No. This is the end. Luke Loins. He reverses it onto the shoulder. Hoists him up into a Samoan drop reversal. Saving himself to fight another day. Luke Loins saving himself. Draws him in. Power slam. The signature maneuver. Luke Loins pulling out all the stops under the arm. Luke Loins backdrop. Putting everything into it. Everything he's got. He picks Lord Lore up. Spins him around with a neck breaker. Luke Loins just putting it all on the line. Every last single drop. Lord Lore pushes him away. Goes for a clothesline. Luke Loins under the arm. Draws him in with a neck breaker. What a beautifully executed move from Luke Loins. 1 step ahead of Lord Lore. Punching, kicking, striking him into the corner. And now Luke Loins moving Lord Lore onto the top rope. Moving his legs over the top rope. What is this? What is this? Rope hug. Breaker from the top rope. Oh my God. Oh my God. Luke Loins pulling out all the stops. Rolling him over. Could it be over? 1, 2, 3. Luke Loins. No. Before he retained the title, Lord Lore kicked out. Lord Lore kicked out in the last millisecond. Luke Loins staying on the attack. That's all he can do. That's all he can do. Slamming the head down with a coconut crusher on his knee. Luke Loins just going for everything. Lord Lore pushes him away. Lord Lore drags him in. No. No, Lord Lore. Not like this. Not like this. Lord breaker out of nowhere. Luke Loins didn't see it coming. Not like this. Leg hook. 1, 2, 3. No, Luke Loins saves himself. My God. My God. 2 law breakers. 2 Two law breakers, a twisting suplex neck breaker there from Lord Lore. What has he got to do? What has he got to do? And now he's turning Luke Loins up for a swift justice. For a swift justice. This is the end of the line. Luke Loins catches him swift justice to have one back. It's over. Pin him. Retain the title. 1, 2, 3. No, Lord Lore kicks out. Lord Lore kicks out a second to hell on back. My God, Luke Loins, he's putting out all the stops. He's locking it in. The figure 4, his signature submission. Can he make a legend tap? A pay-per-view. Can he make him tap out with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line? Luke Loins arching his back, putting it in, applying the pressure, everything he can. Applying the pressure, Lord Lore in agony. I've never seen Lord Lore tap in my life. I've never once seen Lord Lore tap. Could this be the moment? Could this be the defining moment of Luke Loins' career if he makes Lord Lore tap? Lord Lore in agony. Look at the strength of Lord Lore, putting all his weight. He's turning it over. He's turning the submission into his own. He's applying a reverse figure 4 leg lock on Luke Loins. Lord Lore applying the pressure, bending the legs of Luke Loins. Luke Loins in agony. Look at him. The bad knee. The bad knee. We forgot about the bad knee, but Luke Loins has just had the knee ruined. And this is Lord Lore like a freaking predator, smelling the blood of his fears, smelling the blood of his foes. And no, on the bad leg, the bad knee, he's locked it in. The death sentence, applying the pressure to the leg. Luke Loins' injured knee, the knee susceptible to injury. It's already been a torn ligament. Luke Loins is fighting through the pain. This isn't worth your career, Luke Loins. Tap out. You can fight another day. He got the ropes. He got the ropes. He saved himself. But Lord Lore has seen a weakness. He's seen a weakness. And now he is going to work it. Exploit the weakness. A shin breaker on that exposed knee. On that bad knee. And again, Lord Lore picking Luke Loins up with a shin breaker again. And now just stamping on the knees, stamping on the shins. Lord Lore has found his weakness. A kick to the shin. And another one. Luke Loins blocks it. Spins around clothesline. Luke Loins fighting back. Look at his knee. He's trying to work off the pain. He's trying to work it off. He doesn't want Lord Lore to know that his knee is in a bad way. But Lord Lore knows it. Punch to the knee. Look at this. Lord Lore side headlock. Luke Loins spins it around. Fighting with everything he's got. Survival instinct. The most basic human instinct. This is the point where it kicks in. The match is on. The World Heavyweight Championship. Your leg is injured. Your opponent is working that leg. All you can do is put everything you've got left in the tank. He leapfrogs Lord Lore. Lord Lore after one. Swift justice! No! No! Out of nowhere. Lord Lore slits his throat. Not like this. He's going to go for a second swift justice. Not like this. Luke Loins is in a bad way. What the hell? Whose music's that? What the? Oh my God, it's Mr. Black. Mr. Black from the YWE. And Lord Lore is looking down at him. This is the man that Lord Lore put a message out for. He said, Mr. Black, he's supposed to be one of the best ever. He's retired. He's nothing. I want a match against him so I can prove that I am the best of all time. Mr. Black's retired, and he's here at Demolition on XWF TV. And these two men are staring down. Two legends, two of the biggest guys the industry has ever known, staring each other down. This is a dream matchup. But it was never ever gonna happen. No one ever thought this could happen. Look, he's up, he turns Lord Lore around. Down and back. He nails him. Luke Loins gets the leg hooked. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Luke Loins retains the World Heavyweight Championship. And Mr. Black is leaving. Mr. Black on XWF TV. And if anything, he distracted Lord Lore. But it doesn't matter. Luke Loins is the World Heavyweight Champion. He retained the championship. Lord Lore took his eyes off the prize. Lord Lore took his eyes off the game. He took his hands off the controller. He took his body off the spirit. He did what he should never have done. And he took his focus away from Luke Loins for 1 second. And Luke Loins turned the tide. He turned the table. Look at this replay. Mr. Black and Lord Lore staring each other down on XWF TV, a sight which I never thought I would have seen in my life. You know, it wasn't even on my radar. This was beyond possibility, but it happened. Two of the biggest guys of all time. staring each other down. Look at this electricity. Mr. Black and Lord Lore, unbelievable. But at this point, Luke Noyes recovering from the first swift justice. He's shaking his knee up. Lord Lore's eyes up the prize. He turns him around. Luke Noyes hits him to hail him back. Lord Lore didn't see it coming. It caught him by surprise for the 1, the 2, the 3, and Luke Noyes retains the World Heavyweight Championship. And Mr. Black leaves the arena. Unbelievable ending. If you give me a pen and paper and said, predict the ending for Demolition, you know, I would never have come up with that if I had a million goes, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable ending. Don't forget, we've got an anniversary show coming up next week. XWF Shockwave 35. It's going to be a big show. There's a lot of questions to be answered. We're going to see where we go from this pay-per-view. You know, where the championships go, where Demolition Series goes. Damage is the #1 contender. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave comments below. You know, don't leave spoilers if people are wanting to see the matches. But you know, if you want to speak about a match, you want to put a spoiler, then send me a private message to my channel, and you know, we'll speak about it. Thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Bear.